Gene, you're one of the best businessman, rock star, legend. Why should people come listen to you in February 10th to 13th in LA? Why should they come?
Only if they want to make more money.
It's true. And what are you going to teach them?
That there's no way to fail in America. You need to be mentored, by the way. Surround yourself with people who are better than you are, with people who are smarter than you are. You know, most of us have average looks.
Except for you, of course.
That's true.
I'm catching on. I'm a quick learner, Gene.
Don't touch me.
Oh, my bad. We're not there yet.
True.
Sorry. I thought you were rubbing my leg earlier today, and I thought we were there.
Was certainly not me. But, you know, you will do better, and you will learn more always, and you'll go higher in life when you surround yourself by people who are more qualified. Now, by the way, your ego will get satiated much quicker and much better when you surround yourself with morons. But they will drag you down. Hey, man, let's go. As soon as you hear dude or man, you know this is not your friend. The guy that whips out a cigarette and wants to gamble with his life and get cancer and give you second.
You actually don't drink. You don't really do. You've never done drugs. You haven't done all that stuff. And people think rock stars, that's the lifestyle. Do you think that's your edge? Like Donald Trump says he gets 4 hours of sleep, and that gives him an edge. Your edge is
we all need different things. Whatever possibly trips you up, you know, forget acts of God, is going to keep you back. Obviously, you're not going to do well if you're sick. Booze and drugs simply don't work. I've never been high or drunk in my life. But that's a personal decision. If you want to sprinkle crack on your breakfast cereal, I think you should be allowed to do that. I mean, I'm not really here to judge you. I'm not interested in it.
Plus, it's Kiss cereal.
I like the way you think.
I'm a good businessman, Gene.
And you're validating yourself. That's a good start.
I learned from you, too.
And so I don't look, if booze had vitamins and minerals and prevented your schmeckle from dropping off and not working when the time is right, and if there was something in it that prevented me from throwing up on the new shoes the beautiful girl just bought and prevented me from having a headache the next day and prevented me from being a moron and acting like an idiot, well, I don't get it. Let's get bombed and then talk to those girls. You're not going to win. So I've always taken the philosophy of the fox in the hen house. When I was in high school and preschool and, you know, in college, I'd go to all these things called beer bashes, and I'd sit in the corner and talk to no girls, and all the rest of the guys, hey, baby, gotta have a drink, have a drink. The girls would, you know, try to minimize their drinking. The guys would be zipped and zapped. You can just go, you know, the old bull and the young bull, you know that story?
Yes, I do.
You can just walk right in and hit every one of them.
And you know my last name is Foxx. Is that a sign, Gene?
It's a good start.
It's a very good start. Gene, I have to say that this has been an honor and a pleasure. And
wasn't it a thrill?
No, I've listened to a lot of your radio interviews, and I think this is most people don't ask you the right questions. And I think I've watched a lot of your interviews trying to prepare for this, and it was all the same thing. And I think we saw a different side of you, and we saw one that's honest and one that's all about, hey, if you want to succeed, go out there and make it happen. It's not going to come to you. You have to be proactive, not reactive, and stop talking about it and get it done.
And don't depend on your union to get you the salary that you deserve. You need to work hard and be better than the organization that that continues to negotiate on your behalf. Get smart, read books, stop hanging out with your beer drinking buddies, validate yourself, and you'll lose all that. You won't need a union to negotiate your deals. You'll be able to negotiate your deal on your own because you'll be a valued member of the workplace that most businesses will want to have you, and they'll wind up negotiating for your services instead of you being a part of an entity where
create your own economy in a way.
You'll only get the respect you demand.
And that's why I'm excited to hear you speak. I'm very impressed. I think you've built such a big brand, and there's a lot of business lessons for everyone to learn, including myself.
And to be quite honest, without throwing sort of sound bites and all that, I'm anxious to have a conversation with a group of people who are there for the same thing. And that way we have a shared interest. All of you who are going to be attending, and me too, are interested in how can I make more money in my life?
Can I tell you about the event just a sec, Gene, the type of people?
Please do.
It's called Mega Partnering. It's on February 10th to 13th. And the audience there.
At the Renaissance Hotel?
At the Renaissance Hotel in L.A. And the people that are attending.
You mean you can go to GeneSimmons.com and see the banner as soon as you guys send it?
GeneSimmons.com. You'll see the banner. Pick up your Kiss phone, Kiss Flip, Kiss watch, Kiss underwear, Kiss it all. Kiss condoms, that's optional. There's a package deal. But the amount of quality of people, Gene, that are coming there, there'll be a lot of millionaires, multimillionaires, doers. I mean, this is the cream of the crop. I said to myself, I put an audience full of quality people together from all over the world. We got people from Australia, New Zealand, Dubai, Canada, all across the United States coming. And the idea is when you put successful people in the room together, great things happen. And with that is I want people to experience, to be around people like yourself. And to be frank, when I have someone like yourself, what I do is I'll call people worth hundreds of millions of dollars, people who would be a great fit for the company that you have with the lending company, and who say to themselves, you know what, I don't see him as a rock star. I see him as a great business guy. That's the type of guy that I want to be around because quality attracts quality. I go to these events sometimes, it's a bunch of dreamers, a bunch of people who want to get rich, who don't want to work for it, who want the government to hand it out to them. This is going to be hardcore real estate investors, entrepreneurs, doers in this economy get together, and they are going to soak up the information that you give them, and they're actually going to apply it, Gene. And because you are going to make an impact in their lives as a business, because there's only a small amount of people. I don't know if you know this. Did you know, Gene, that if you earn $388,000 a year in America, a year, your top 1% income earning. Isn't that amazing?
And the top 5% or something like that paid 90 or 95%.
Top 3%.
Top 3% paid 95 or so percent of all taxes in this country.
47% of the people paid no taxes.
No tax at all.
No tax at all. Does that eat you alive?
I don't like it. That's why I believe in a flat tax.
Flat tax.
I don't believe in charity. I believe in giving people jobs, to create jobs, and the government shouldn't do that. We should be doing that. And if you can get a business model that works, then people get a job. They don't have to take charity and never have to say thank you to anybody. Your integrity and your self-respect is intact. And we have been training for 200 years now, entire generations of people who have their palm out all the time. And I think that's got to stop. And I'm an immigrant, a legal one, I might add, that came to America, who couldn't speak a word of English, and understood that in order to access the American dream, the first thing I have to do is to be able to communicate. Otherwise, we're going back to the biblical Tower of Babel, where everybody was proud to speak their own language, and nobody could understand a word anybody else was saying. Bilingual. That's a nice idea, but what should the other language be? German, Spanish, Zimbabwean, Farsi, Hebrew? Who said it should be Spanish? What happened to Hungarian?
I don't know.
Get rid of politically correct. Anybody who marches, my culture is better than yours, get them out of the way. They're not American.
Gene, thank you so much for being on the show. We look forward to seeing you on February 10th to 13th. Mega Partnering at the Renaissance. You go to GeneSimmons.com. I'll tell you what, one more plug, Gene. What do you want to plug? I'll let you plug anything. What do you got?
The simple idea for all of you, in case you tuned in late, is February the 12th at the Renaissance Hotel in Los Angeles. I'll be on stage. I'll be talking my fool head off, that's true, but I want to engage you in the conversation. So we're going to be going out. We're going to be videotaping this, and we want to hear what you have to say, because only in communicating back and forth with each other will both of us, you collectively and myself, are going to come to that one moment where we all realize, oh, now I know how I can make more money.
Gene Simmons, JT Foxx, February 12th. Mega Partnering, the icon. Thank you.
It was a pleasure to talk to me.
Thank you.